Why does Tyrion get all the attention? Oh, Molly. Brett touched her booty. Listen, Kristen, they like each other off camera. Oh, look at all that thigh meat. Woody's so excited. Bennett is nervous to tell her. Christina is Mindy this season. Bennett, that's your Nike. Talk your shit, Christine. No, I'm a thug. Woody would never act different. Is Tyrion pregnant? We not getting out of this. Damn, I was wrong. That was weird, but I liked it. What up, y'all, and welcome back to Married at First Sight, Season 11, Episode 12. This is the 1 month anniversary episode, which you know I live for, because I love the little books. I love the look back, look at the wedding. It's been over a week since I've been able to watch this, y'all. Welcome back. For me. Does Woody make breakfast every morning? Because I live for it. Did y'all see that plate that Woody prepared? First of all, I would fuck that whole thing up. But, Woody, that's a lot of food. Am I looking at this right? So we got home fries and we got a biscuit. We got meat and we got these eggs. This a lot, no? I love a good budget.
I'm actually looking forward to like buying a house though.
Me too, Woody. If he buying a pair of sneakers a month, which sounds crazy, but you know. Judge not, least he be judged. Men's sneakers are like $200, $220. Actually, what are you buying sneakers? Nah, what are you buying Gators and Clarks? Penny loafers. 500 to 1,000.
Woody definitely spends money more frivolously. So that kind of concerns me.
They be alright. This like the Greg and Deanna, they trying to create some controversy, but ain't really nothing there. I get it. They're gonna say yes on decision day, guys. Why do they keep going back to Brett's cat? I feel like this is like Basketball Wives and Olivia has signed a paper saying she don't want her kids on TV. Where are Olivia's cats? Why does Tyrion get all the attention? Oh, look at them cuddled up on the couch. Brett touched her booty.
I feel like
What? They like each other off camera? Did that come from the Dr. V therapy session, or is Olivia always, because that seemed very like touchy-feely and affectionate.
I'm being very sincere about all this.
Olivia don't believe that. His sarcasm is the real issue. His smart-assness.
Well, yesterday he said, wow, you're really insecure.
Olivia, while I do believe that this is important to say, I want to make sure you heard the first part. Look, I'm still not Team Brett, but this therapy session seemed to go in Brett's favor and really look to Olivia to kind of let her guard down and just trust him and open up a little more. Great. Olivia saw that, boom. She's like, I'm not getting through. Oh, well. But while we're here, let me talk to you about how this man called me insecure. That's definitely wrong. We're not going to get him out of that. Brett, you said that she was insecure because she was voicing her opinions. There's no positive way for you to tell somebody that they're insecure, whether or not you want to say that it's because she was being mean. Your response is not a tit for tat. So we're not getting out of this.
And I feel like your personality is so strong that if I don't come at you, you'll just squash me down.
She's right. Ugh, I don't like that session. It seems like we're putting it all on Olivia, who's being insecure in this moment and fearful. I wrote this in the comments to my homegirl Jess, but like I was listening to a whole nother like a vlog about this, and they hated Olivia and they were Team Brett. And I couldn't believe it. My mother's not a big Olivia fan either, even though I really like her. So I can understand people not liking her, you know, her not being their favorite. But I can't understand people being Team Brett. But I get it, kind of now. Because I see what he just did to Pastor Cal. He's doing that to y'all. Be smarter than that.
Good.
Oh, Molly.
I adore her. So
Bennett and these hairstyles. Look at my boy Bennett. Rocking my hairstyle with my scrunchie. Like, come on, sir. I don't know when you recorded this, Bennett, but look at this new facial hair, y'all. We moved from just a mustache to a light mustache and a dark-skinned underchin. He's gotten the scruff McGruff. But this is, you know what? Guys always say that women change their hair a lot, but y'all get new hair every day. Every week you get to do something new. We want that too. Not facial hair, though. She's such a hoot. She brought the duck. Now listen, that's fucking weird to me. But remember, they grew up in a house where inanimate objects had life, like characteristics. I just can't believe they do this as adults. But hey, you.
You has been asking about Bennett and his new wife constantly. Like, I can't shut him up about it. So
Oh
I
my
thought
God.
it would be a really
This whole
and
scene
this
is
represents
odd.
your
This whole tarot card reading has been interesting. But maybe this is for Amelia. Amelia, confidence that you're gonna have a new house, new residency, outside. It's not just a tiny house. I don't know. You're naked. Amelia always wants to get naked. And you're tied together with the little rope that she be walking across. And the relationship is so happy. Maybe you should be less happy and be more honest and open about it with him. That's Amelia's reading. Ben is like, stop asking me this. We don't know where she's going yet, so let's let this go, guys. Okay? I know this is our only storyline, but let's relax. Is Bennett's sister... Are you in love with her, Bennett?
Birds tell me they are true.
Y'all didn't have to do that edit. That was weird, but I liked it.
I don't think this is my size.
You mean the pants? First of all, someone who says I've never had the chicken box, that's not something you think of. So you had the chicken box. You got mad C's in school. And you did ballet because you're so big and people would think you didn't. So it's the C's. I was wrong.
I've been in pageant before.
You have.
Tennis was one of my favorite pastimes.
False.
And
She looked
I
away.
dyed my hair blonde before.
I'm sucking at this game.
I hurt my finger because I was bowling and my finger got stuck in the hole.
That's a
I
lie.
don't believe
I was
that.
glad like in the pips in the challenge show.
You were. Your daddy was. Miles, you such a sap. Karen, like, I don't know about this. She's like, Miles, that's forever. This is too long. This is too soon to be talking about forever. I'm just trying to get to know you. Poor Karen took 12 steps back right there.
Hey, Henry.
Hey, Kristen,
How are you?
The phony walking. Why don't you and Kristen
opinion
date?
is all that, so I understand that.
Henry.
If that's who you are, it's not a bad
Yeah.
thing.
Yes.
You don't
Listen, Kristen, this is what I have been saying from the very beginning. Henry, stop saying these things about you are negative. This is you. It's not like you're hurting anyone or you're being an asshole. You're just you.
just don't really see it.
Damn. Okay, I hope we're not reading this as Kristen is just trying to destroy their relationship with Christina because she's in love with him. I don't know what other intentions might be there, but like in this moment for sure, she wants the best for Henry and she doesn't see Christina as being the best for him. And the same way that Christina pulled Olivia to the side and was like, look, sis, I see some traits here that don't seem to go. I'm just giving you a heads up just in case. The same thing that Kristen's doing. It's just that Kristen is actually friends with Henry, so it makes a little more sense. Say that all the time. You can like get in a partnership with someone and the other person realizes, hey, this is not working. We do not vibe. And the other person might voice, hey, I like somebody who's a little more confident, has eye contact. Is it monotone? That doesn't mean that Henry now needs to go back and change all of those qualities about himself just to fit the mold of this person, especially if he doesn't know that this person is his person. Don't do it just for her. Do it for yourself because you want to be a better person if you think those are better. He getting her diamonds on the 1 month?
Well, who doesn't like nice things, especially when they bling bling?
It really bothers me when people try to do and say stereotypical things to feel like they connect with black people. That's corny, sir. You would never say that to a white client. Amelia wrote him a song. Bennett's sister said she needs to write and dedicate a song to you. How perfect is this? While I appreciate the fact that Olivia is speaking up and asking him to be mindful of his sarcasm, and I don't want it to come off as just like a quick rebuttal retaliation after hearing that she's a little hard. Secondly, I don't want it to come off that she's like, well, you said this about me, well, I'm saying this about you. Because remember, we played that game last week, guys. And actually, Brett was playing that game, and we didn't like that. So if Brett thinks that you're a little mean or rude or angry, work on that. The same way that you're telling Brett to work on his flaws and things that bother you, you've got to hear what he's saying too, whether or not you agree with it. It's being perceived as rude or angry or mean. So you need to work on that as well.
Just working on our communication style.
Our communication
That we just
style.
need to.
Brett, are you sick right now?
It would've-
Good. End on a hug, guys. That's a good big-handed hug you did there, Brett. Give me faith that you can be affectionate after that little scratchy scratch. This first half was only okay. It wasn't really that great. You know what else I noticed? No one has written or made comments like, oh my God, I can't wait for you to see this episode. We'll watch part 2 tomorrow. Let's see how that goes. Part 2 tomorrow. Here we go, guys. Part 2 of Married at First Sight, season 11, episode 12. This is the first time that Miles and Woody and those guys, they're hanging out as couples.
I thought you knew that. I thought you was fine. And I'll be like, girl, I'm supposed to know that.
No, Miles is right here. Karen is not expressing things to him. He said it before. He was like, I wouldn't know that you're attracted to me until you tell other people, because you don't say or do or express anything to me. I'm just watching this interaction and my, how wrong was I? Woo, that rhymed. When I said Woody will need Miles to come together in these little bro moments to calm him down in the relationship and to be more like a husband, I was wrong. I don't even know if I'm going to do the pre-matchmaking special next year or judging of the cast, because I was so wrong. Oh, they all live a floor above. This is the worst thing. For you to get with another couple and them talk about some shit that you're against and you already told your wife or your partner, nah, let's not even think about it right now. And they're like deeply in it. But wait a minute. Karen and Miles are thinking about fostering an animal. Oh, fostering, not adopting. Fostering is a little more temporary here. Okay, adopting would be like full time, taking you in. We gonna be together forever. This is interesting. This is like baby step commitments from Karen. I see it. Ooh, that fostering of a dog definition that Karen gave is a metaphor for her relationship. It's only temporary. You're just trying to see if you can give that love, because you don't want to do it full time, because what if you can't commit to giving him or it love forever? It's only temporary. She said day 1 we were having sex. You should be happy Henry is not like these guys. It is too late, Christina. He been only seen you as a friend. He never saw you as a lover. Christina, I mean, there's definitely people out there who want to marry me. I just don't see it from him. Talk your shit, Christina. No? He's not into you, girl. Saying Christina is Mindy this season. Like, you gotta stop fighting after a while.
That I love her.
Bennett said he loves her. Bennett is nervous to tell her. Is that an art vibe?
I love her. That's me. Yeah. And I haven't gotten much of a response yet. But we're having a good time.
Amelia's not gonna say it.
I love you too.
Oh.
You know?
Oh, Bennett turned red. They love each other. That was a very abrupt commercial, guys. I don't even get to live in my feelings. Then we move on to Brett and Olivia.
So have a special.
Wait a minute, Miles, I really enjoy you with this. Like, I think this is your COVID hair. I don't know if I enjoy you. What is this? What is this giving me? What is this giving me? Humble? I do love a little humble man. I don't know. I'm gonna get back to you. It's like Miles and Woody went into this with the intention of being like Black Love memes or something. Like, they're pushing it so hard. I respect it and I love it, but it almost seems so forced, guys. I feel like we could have done better than to post it though, you know? That was so hard for Karen to say. I married my stranger and look where we are. It's like she realized she was getting very sentimental and it was a moment that was like sappy and vulnerable for her, and she was like, nah, let me take that back. I'm a thug. Shut up, Amani. They work. Only for each other. They work. This one is weird. I don't know. Is Bennett wearing his nightgown outside? No, because it doesn't have holes. Bennett has a pack of multiple nightgowns. No, that's the same one. The other one had holes, right? Oh. Bennett, that's your nightgown. Bennett is wearing a nightgown. What? Did they just recreate this? Maybe they did. Because that's what she sleeps in. That's what he sleeps in. I was wondering why he got a blender without a box. They probably told him to recreate giving her the gift, which is why he came in and out of the door. You know what? They were like, get dressed, and he put pants on. He was like, I'm gonna just tuck my gown in. No one will know. Whole ass tail out. And Bennett, your gown is noticeable. We remember it.
It's like colorful and musical side is coming out maybe more than it would if.
That's real. That was the question I was asking early in the season. Are they acting this way because of the person that they're matched with? That's what I'm saying about Miles. Is he acting this way because of Karen? Like, if he were matched with an Amani, would he act different? If Woody would never act different. If Amani was matched with Miles, what would they look like in those relationships? Would they look like the Amani and Miles that we see here? Or would they look totally different because they're bouncing off of each other? This is perfect for Amelia to say. Her artsy side, her musical side, her thoughtful side, her colorful side comes out more because Bennett creates space for all of those things to grow within her and around him. Mask required. We have entered COVID times. Photo albums, vows, wedding. I love this. Wait, did they... why is Tyrion so... Is Tyrion pregnant? Tyrion's a boy, though. They usually don't show them the video, right? It's usually just photos and then we see the video flashback. Is this new? Brett is scratching her shoulder. Olivia looks so pretty. They're a lot closer together now. He's touching her shoulder a lot more. This is a full 180 from where we saw them with Dr. V until now. And this has been, what, 2 weeks? They're making amazing strides. Brett stopped touching Olivia and he started petting the cat. I can't read Brett here. Is he liking it? I guess Brett's scratches are his way of saying he likes it. Oh my God. I was so into this, I forgot I was supposed to be talking. Just know this scene is amazing with Woody and Amani. I'm sorry. Remember last season when Beth was like bigging herself up so much and just like, oh, I look great, look at this. Woody is doing that, but for his wife. This is what Christina wants for her entire marriage. But like, Woody really into her. And I like this. He's still saying I love you and she's still not saying it back. That was an intense kiss. She said before we knew each other, better days. Just kidding. Because you know, if you add JK at the end of things or LOL, it doesn't count. This one is actually hilarious.
Just kind of wonder what she like really wants and if we're on the same page.
Henry don't like her. Y'all are on the same page.
Look at the Henry we're seeing a month later. The comfortable Henry, and this is what we like. Remember the Henry from the wedding? Such growth. It's not even growth because Henry's been like this with his girlfriend he saw at the wedding. He was cool with them. But now he's like comfortable with her. Y'all peep the toilet paper in the back?
They don't know how much they should be talking about Corona, but like they're stocking up in the back. I see that, Angel Saw. Also, I've been trying to figure out whose guitar is this and who plays.
I think Henry's is right.
I like that. So they weren't even gonna let me open my mouth without it barking like that? I like that what Henry just said. He said, I'm a lot different than guys you've dated before. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Was that Kristen who did that? Henry, that's what we want to hear. It's not bad. It's simply you. Girl, you about to start at the 1 month? Henry, like, we really don't have to.
I remember freaking out the morning of the wedding.
We remember that. Girl, you gonna tell him that? Is that a boohoo, a boho dress?
Are you trying to tell
It
me
is.
something?
Own it too.
Don't cry. Process.
She said don't cry. Son, Miles was in love that day. Whoa, this man is touching her leg. Okay, I wasn't even going there. Miles, I don't like, I see the difference in the haircut you got up here, but we don't like this. What's my man's name? What is my barber man's name? Anyway, we love him. But it's rounded out, so it gives your cheeks a little plumpness. We don't need to do that. We like the here versus the here, okay? Let him know. EJ, what's his name? Let's get back to this thigh. I'm highly offended at this because I didn't tell Snapchat they could use my stomach for a filter. You can't give Miles a fucking centimeter. This man goes the full mile. She said, I didn't expect to be this comfortable. And this man was like, mentally, this means she loves me. Karen loves me. Woody's so excited. Woody has been looking to treat a woman that he loves right and gift her things and provide for her and be the man. He just could not find the right one. Amani is his right one.
It's in the shower.
That's for Woody. Do you guys know that I just looked up how to sell feet pics on Instagram and OnlyFans? You know how many men are jerking off right now to Amani's feet? I'm sorry, that was inappropriate. Oh, look at all that thigh meat, Amani. He said, this is how I want you to show me you want to have sex. This is it. They're perfect.